Rumpelstiltskin. There once lived a miller and his daughter. One day the miller foolishly lied to everybody. "My daughter is so clever that she can spin straw into gold." The news reached the king. He called the miller and his daughter to his court and said to the girl, "I have a room full of straw. You must spin it into gold by tomorrow morning, or else I'll put both you and your father in prison." The poor girl was locked in the room with only a spinning wheel. "Oh dear, what am I going to do now? I can't spin straw into gold," she said, and began to cry. Pop! Suddenly there was a strange sound in the room. A short elf with a big white bushy beard appeared in the room. He was wearing a pointed green hat and a red coat. "Why were you crying, young girl?" asked the elf. She told him her problem. He laughed and replied, "Is that all? If you give me a gold necklace, I'll spin the straw into gold." The girl was so relieved that she immediately agreed. The elf worked quickly. By morning, when the king opened the door, a big pile of gold was waiting for him. He was very pleased. But the greedy king wanted more gold, so he filled the room with more straw and again locked the miller's daughter in. This happened for a few more nights. Every night the elf used to come and spin straw into gold, and the girl used to give him something in return. However, soon the girl had nothing left to give the elf. "Very well, you must give me a first child," he said, and she agreed. The king was so happy with her that he married her. Soon a beautiful baby was born to them. That very day the elf came and told the new queen, "Remember your promise. You must give me the baby." The queen was heartbroken and begged him to allow her to keep the child. He replied, "I'll give you 3 days. If by then you find out my name, you can keep the child." The queen began guessing names. For 2 days she stayed awake thinking of all possible names. "Is your name Joe, Fred, Dumbledore, Scatterbug?" But every time the elf shook his head. "No, wrong again." She began to get worried. She sent her soldiers all over the kingdom to find new names. Finally, one soldier came to her and said, "Deep in the forest, I saw a short, strange man dancing and singing. I'll have the queen's child. Oh, what a wonderful game! For the queen will never guess that Rumpelstiltskin is my name." How happy the queen was to hear this. The next day, when the elf came, she said, "How about Fitz? Is it William? No. Then your name must be Rumpelstiltskin." The elf became so angry, he stomped his foot and screamed. Then, in a flash, he disappeared forever. He never bothered the queen ever again.